We're in Castaic, California right now, which is about 45 miles north of Los Angeles. And this is part 2 of our exploration of Castaic Lake State Recreation Area. That is a mouthful to say every time. It's 2 bodies of water separated by a dam, and it's a beautiful area. It's really a gem, and there's so much to do recreation-wise. It's a great place for family and friends to get together. It's actually 2 bodies of water separated by a dam. There's the upper lake, and then there's the lower, which is also called the lagoon. In part 1, we checked out the east side of the lake. This is where the camping is, so it comes in 3 different lots. On the east side, they also have a 24-hour fishing pier with a parking lot right next to it, which is awesome. And then a little bit further down is the boat launch. Now, this lake is a no gas-powered engine lake. You can, get around by sail, by hand, or you can use an electric motor. So for part 2, we're going to cross over this bridge, and we're going to go into the southernmost entrance. And as you see, this shoreline is just one big sandy beach. Also, check out all the trails that wind through this area. They're all paved, easy to get to for walking, biking. And there's actually 13 different parking lots spread out, so it doesn't seem like it would ever get that congested. We're also going to explore the upper lake a little bit. So up on the upper part of the dam, you can see there's parking lots there. There's a major ramp for launching your boat. I guess the fishing's supposed to be really good up here. And on the other side, there's also another launching ramp, parking lot, but there's some areas over here too that are really nice picnic areas that are set up a little bit higher. So here we go. Let's check out the west side of the lagoon and the upper lake by the dam. So we're now leaving the east side of the lagoon, or the lower lake, and we're heading over to the west side. The main entrance to the park is right here. And we're coming through the lower part, which actually looks more like an exit only. There's several roads like this, and you definitely don't want to go through here. Your tires will not make it. So we're heading up towards the Aquatic Center and where you can rent boats. Such a beautiful lake, they have to have something for you to rent. Check out the sailboats, along with kayaks and canoes. Nice. The Aquatic Center at Castaic Lake is operated by the LA County Department of Parks and Rec, but also along with the California State University, Northridge. The Aquatic Center has become really well known for its excellence in boating and water safety education, but primarily it serves urban minority youth groups and at-risk youth. This just sounds like a really awesome program. They also have a junior lifeguard program which offers a wide range of activities for kids ages 9 through 17. Again, how awesome is that? I found this map online that shows all the different restrooms and playgrounds and trails. It's a really nice resource. Really nice beach, unfortunately closed because of COVID. Got some great picnic areas too.
So did you want to stop and eat or keep going?
I'm hungry, are you?
Well, yeah, I'm always hungry. I think I found a spot for us to eat. That picnic table right there.
The sun?
Perched out by the water. No, in the shade. What do you think?
Yeah.
Look at that view. Alrighty. Oh, perfect, honey. I got my coffee. That's all I need. Thanks for making a nice lunch, honey. Yeah, alrighty.
Your candles. So once our late lunch was done, we started heading back to the south. And as you've seen, there are no bad views. Anywhere along this lake is absolutely beautiful, and the way they have it all built up with picnic areas and restrooms available, playgrounds, this place really is a gem. And there's one bench up on a hill overlooking where they do all the boat rentals, and we were just tempted, so we decided to stop and have a nice little romantic view. And from this spot, it was really a great place to watch people that were kayaking, board sailing, walking the beach. It really was a beautiful spot to rest. We used our Map My Ride app, which I absolutely love, and you can see all the territory we covered. We were up and down the east side, then down and around and up and down the west side. And we did over 7.5 miles in about 3 hours. And that was pretty leisurely, considering we also took a nice long lunch time. All right, we are heading back to Castaic Lake again. This time we're going to hit the upper part up on the dam. We didn't go up there before with the bikes because we were a little nervous. The road was really narrow. There were no bike trails going up there, not that we were aware of anyways. So this time we're heading up there with the minivan. And we'll figure out what's going on up there.
You know, you do realize that that area where we're going, honey, that up there is some of the best dam water.
Ba-dum-bum. Marco! All right, here we go. So we're coming in along the southern part of the Castaic Lagoon, and we're going to take this road, Lake Hughes Road, all the way up to the dam where there are several different parking lots.
Okay, so here's where
You go in for the
RV
campground? Oh yeah, RV campground.
Alright, so we would have been taking our bike up here.
And on a e-bike it'd be okay, it's steep,
Yeah.
but there's no shoulder. The
Yeah.
shoulders are all just crumbled gravel. Let's get out here
Yeah, what is
and
this?
see. Oh, it looks kind of bumpy. It's like a big divot. Does it look more like a driveway? There you go. Wow.
Going slow, honey, don't.
Angle off.
Yeah.
Go to the side.
What are you doing, Sue?
Getting the best shot we can of Castaic, lower Castaic Lake.
Yeah. Hey,
We're far.
just a quick update here, honey. I thought when we started you had a white top on. What
No, we
happened?
cut that out.
We did?
I have a new shot. I have
Oh.
a new shot with this shirt. I spilled some stuff on my shirt. Had to change.
What did you spill on it?
Had to my vitamin. My
one was it?
my liquid vitamin. Well, really?
Yeah, which one?
B12.
Okay, it could have been worse. What if it was B13?
Bad luck. Oh my God.
That's bad vitamin vibe. Okay, All right, let's take a nice selfie. We're at the Castaic Lake Recreation Area. We were actually, the beginning part of this video is probably from 28 days ago when we were here. We stayed in the Castaic Lake RV Park, which is right in back of that hill that you see there. And that does bring up a good point, like what the heck is that hill and why is it flat like that and have a little area there with trees? Well, I ended up seeing on Google Maps that that is an airstrip for model airplanes.
Serious?
Yeah, so how cool is that? Imagine having a model airplane and being able to launch it at a real little tiny airport like that and then have this area to fly in. So now you can see directly across here, you see there's all sorts of beach areas and it's all beautiful, and roadways and parking lots and little buildings and bathroom areas. That's where we were touring through with our bicycles. Now I have to be honest with you. I was really bummed out and disappointed when in fact all of these trails and things around this lake area I discovered were not necessarily allowed and accessible to the public. You know, for someone like me, that would really be interesting to ride around this whole spillway area. You can see on the left-hand side that giant spillway of water that can come down there. We're going to be on that side later, so we don't have to talk about it much now. Come on, Sue, let's keep exploring.
I'm surprised you didn't say more about the dam. Look how big it is. It's pretty big.
I know.
And actually, when you're driving in towards this area on Interstate 5, you can see this. That's how big it is.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool. All right, let's move on.
Okay. So we almost took this road with our bicycles.
I'm glad we didn't.
At the top of the dam.
Ooh. Can we pull over? While we drive down into this recreation area in the launching facility, we just had to stop right here because we're actually overlooking the dam. Wow, pretty cool. What a view.
That's where we're going. We're going down there, and we're going to be down there.
Yeah.
And then right where that flag is flying, there's a little gate there. We can't go past that gate, but we'll be able to get down there. Wow, this is so beautiful. I'm just inspired, and it is the beginning of the year and my New Year's resolution, so I'm going to jog down there, honey, and you can catch up to me in the Honda, and you could probably fool around here for an hour or so. Might take me a while to get down there, but
oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
All right.
All right.
See ya.
Whoa. He's really gonna do it. Wow. Okay, another first. You are witnessing it. So as Mark jogged down on his inspired moment, I continued down to the entrance, and there is an entrance fee. We only paid $5 because we're seniors. One thing you want to keep in mind is hang on to your receipt, because you can get into any entrance in the recreation area, whether it be the campground or by the beach area or on the other side of the dam. Just show them your receipt. All right, I have arrived. And now, to figure out where Mark is. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this. Wow. Wow. Little warm? How many miles?
That wasn't that bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Look at you sweating.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, my God.
You know,
Marco.
well, you know, I'm in a
Yes.
lot better shape now in 2021. 2020 was just not good. But 2021 is shaping up to be better. Just let me clean up a little bit, honey, before we enjoy the rest of
Oh,
this
my
area.
gosh.
But not too bad. I highly recommend it. I'm not even out of breath hardly.
So we came down here on Hughes Road and we took a left onto the main ramp road. And this is actually where Mark did his jogging. And then we took another left and this took us to where we ended up paying for our fee to enter. There's the parking lot up here and we came out of that parking lot and we had to take another road down further, which led us to the main ramp parking lot and the ramp. So we're actually right on top of the dam now. So you can see the difference between the upper and the lower lake. What a cool view with those mountains in the background. Look at that lake. Wow. So here we've got some information on the dam.
Right. Crest level, 4,900 feet storage, 224,000 acres.
Wow.
Height above the lowest foundation, 425 feet. This is tremendous here. The shoreline is 29 miles,
Yeah.
completed in 72. Pretty impressive.
I would imagine this place is really busy during like holiday weekends. And they actually have 18 lanes for launching your boat on the east side here. On the west side, they have a launch area for only 6 lanes. Fishing off of the dam within the designated areas is allowed, and I would imagine that offers a pretty unique fishing experience. The east arm is dedicated to fishing. You can fish on the west side, but only in the coves and the shoreline, because the west arm is actually dedicated to watercraft activities like skiing. Castaic Lake is well known as a trophy largemouth bass lake. Several state, national, and even world record fish were caught in Castaic Lake. I mean, check some of these out. Here are some of the world records, and look at how many actually came from Castaic Lake. If you're into fishing, I'm thinking this is where you want to go. So now we're leaving this launch area on the east side. We're coming back on the public road, coming down around the south part of the lagoon, up into the main entrance. Once we're in there, we take their road within the park up to the west side of the dam. So because we already paid our fee on the east side, all we had to do was show our receipt here to get back into the recreation area. So this is the road that we would have taken on our bikes. But, you know, worried about the traffic. The road looks okay. There's no shoulder, but as long as there's no traffic, we probably could have done it.
Hindsight's 2020.
Totally. So we just arrived on the west side of the dam on the northern lake, the big lake. Definitely a picnic area. But you can see how beautiful it is. If it weren't COVID and the campgrounds were open, the RV park was open, I would so want to be here.
What are you doing, Sue?
Well, I was capturing the beauty. You got right in the middle of it.
You're missing it.
Really?
Here's the beauty. Look at this metal bracket, custom made just for this enclosure to grab those beams. Look at this over here. You got this angle, which is an obtuse angle, and the bracket over there is an acute angle. But here's what really blows my mind.
Oh my God.
Is the rectangular tubing with the built-in sockets with the channel going one, or the angle going one way and the socket going the other way. It goes through here, it gets keyed, shish kebabbed right through a concrete table, but then the coup de grace, it goes down into a footing. That is Mark Chandler.
Whoa.
Bomb-proof.
Bomb-proof.
That I would sign off on the engineering drawing as structurally sound.
And now, back to nature's beauty. So I noticed as we're driving up here, there were some trailheads, and here we've got a trail right here. I think I might have to come back here someday and just take a walk, see where it takes us. Oh, it's actually a horse trail too. Nice. So this is what the dam looks like on the west side. It's impressive. So while I'm over here looking at this beautiful view, and you can see the lake back there, the lower lake, I'm looking across to see, where did Mark go? Well, there he is, checking out and studying what's going on down by the dam. A lot of workers. What you doing, Mark?
I just, I wanted to ride my bike around here to look at all of this stuff in a logical fashion, and we can't. We just drive in where we can. I mean, I'm sure you told folks that we were literally on that side of the dam, and now we're looking at this side. But this spillway has always intrigued me, and you can see that it's about 10 feet lower than the top of the dam. So water is going to be coming over there at a pretty good rate if that dam ever starts to be charged with too much water. But what I find odd is that you look at this potpourri of equipment they have staged there, and they're doing something. And
where are you looking? I think I did read online that they are renovating and they are reinforcing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the classic where right across where there's a joint, they cut across the joint and they dig down deep, and then they put a steel bar in there, and they fill it with epoxy. That's what my advice to them would be. I would have put one porta potty on each side. Can you imagine having to go in the bathroom? You got to go up those steps, and you're like, oh man, I hope I make it. I think I can make it. We'll
All right, so here we have lots of nature and man-made stuff.
And I'm looking at the man-made stuff.
The yin and yang of Mark and Sue. And now we're heading further north to the parking lot and the west side boat launch. And as you can see right along the lake, again, there's some great picnic areas. So here on the west side of Castaic Lake is the Lifeguard Station. You can see they've got all kinds of vehicles for emergency. So we get a different perspective of the lake over on the west side. You can see there in the distance is the dam. And right next to it is the boat launch that we were at earlier. Wow, look at the sun is setting, bouncing off the mountains. Cool. So as you can see, this boat launch is much smaller and it's pretty steep. So I suppose if I had a boat, I would actually choose the east side of the lake. Nothing like the light at sunset.